A reaction is pouring in after a report reveals that President Donald Trump is set to remove tens of millions of dollars in government funding from Planned Parenthood. Writing on the social media platform X, pro-lifer Lila Rose says in part, quote, Planned Parenthood killed nearly 400,000 babies last year. Huge win from President Trump. Well, the news comes as Susan B. Anthony, Pro-Life America, announces an initiative involving 150 leaders from all 50 states who fight for the unborn. The pro-lifers sent a letter to members of Congress asking them to stop the flow of tax dollars to the abortion industry. And for more, we turn now to Kelsey Pritchard, Political Affairs Communications Director for Susan B. Anthony, Pro-Life America. Kelsey, good to be with you today. We want to hear more about the outreach to lawmakers, but first, talk to us about the report that the Trump administration is set to revoke tens of millions of dollars from Planned Parenthood. What more can you tell us about this proposal, and how significant is it?
Yeah, this was good news yesterday that we got from the Trump administration. This would potentially put $20 million on the chopping block from Planned Parenthood because the bottom line is that abortion is not family planning. And so we're glad that this is being reviewed now. This is under the lens of DEI. It's not final, but it's a good first step and a good continuation from what we've seen from the Trump administration, which also in their first week in office enacted the Global Protect Life rule that would prevent our taxpayer dollars going to international entities that perform abortions.
Kelsey, we want to talk now about your group's outreach towards lawmakers. Tell us, more about who is involved and what's the reaction been so far?
Yeah, we have, as you said, 100, and we have groups from all 50 states that signed on to this letter saying that we want to defund big abortion through reconciliation, through the budget process in Congress. And we're banding together as the pro-life movement to get this done, because the reality is that Americans are subsidizing the leading cause of death in our nation. And 1 million abortions are done in a year in this country. 400,000 of those abortions are done by Planned Parenthood. And Planned Parenthood gets $700 million annually in taxpayer funding that they get every single year. And so this is the year to get it done. This is the next priority for the entire pro-life movement. We've seen amazing success in taking down Roe and enacting pro-life laws in almost half of the states in our country, and now we are focused as a movement to defund big abortion.
Kelsey, what are the next steps in the fight for the unborn? And are you optimistic that taking Title X money from Planned Parenthood is the only start here?
Yeah, this is just the beginning. What we're really after through reconciliation is the Medicaid funding that Planned Parenthood gets. That amounts to about $529 million a year. And so that would really be a big blow to their industry that ends lives, the industry that harms women, and the horror stories that have been coming out on Planned Parenthood about women. We got news last month that this girl in Colorado, this 18-year-old girl who died from a botched abortion in a Planned Parenthood. And so this is really a great way for the pro-life movement can come together to fight against the abortion industry, to save more lives, and to help more women.
And Kelsey, thank you so much for joining us, and God bless you.
Thank you. God bless.